Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rex Gongora. I'm the head of the PLDT North Luzon Enterprise. With me is Mr. Dennis Magbatok, our Vice President for PLDT Luzon Enterprise, and Mr. Joseph De Guzman, our Vice President for the Enterprise Technical Sales. They are here to support me. Thank you very much. So, I will be here to introduce our new tech company, that's Vitro Data Center. First, the outlook for the data centers. So from a regional perspective, Asia Pacific in general has seen consistent growth with respect to the data center business and is projected to continually grow based on global studies. There's a brewing storm for data center for Philippines. And this is why, because there's 125 megawatts of express data center investor interest, headwinds affecting Southeast Asian neighbors, and massive digital infrastructure availability. So, ano ba yung data center, di ba? Data center, when you wake up in the morning, you use your cell phones and then you check your social media, Facebooks, Instagram, you watch YouTube, you go online shoppings. All these servers are located in a data centers. So all this supports the sentiments of studies made that the Philippines is the emerging hub in the region. In addition, the pandemic has accelerated the digital and cloud adoption, resulting to the increased trajectory of data center growth. There. So, as mentioned earlier, the mission is in motion to make the Philippines the next Asia-Pacific hyperscale hub. PLDT is the strategic position to support the influx of hyperscalers, the cloud and content service providers, and CDNs. The PLDT Group has worked closely with the government to map out policies supporting key industries that include hyperscalers. Apart from providing safeguards and allowing tax incentives, the government has been leading by example with its cloud-first policy, promoting cloud computing as the preferred technology for government administration and delivery of government services. This policy is encompassing to all government agencies, bureaus, offices, and private entities such as suppliers delivering services to the government. Clearly, the Philippine government has taken a clear stand and unyielding support to the shift to the digital. This makes our industry and yours highly relevant to this pursuit. The Clark Locator's role in this digital economy is crucial. It provides the essential components for the technologies behind this pursuit. The wide range of product from the manufacturing industry and all the industries is form part of the backbone of the digital ecosystem in the fields of medical, automotive, telecommunication, and other related fields. Even data center in this regard. So our digital infrastructure via Vitro, coupled with Meralco's power infrastructure, can enable the entrant to achieve its sustainable energy goals. In addition, the group has worked to include hyperscalers to be part of government policies that will allow incentive through its programs. PLDT is not limited to being a service provider, but rather a partner in this frontier. Starting January 1st of this year, Vitro Inc. was established positioned as the data center arm of the PLDT. It's one of the key pillars of the PLDT Enterprise business, completing the full suite of portfolio from fixed, wireless, and ICT solutions, with PLDT having been in operation for over 90 years. Vitro can provide assurance to our partners that they are collaborating with a stable, structured, and one of the pioneers in the industry. Vitro remains to be the undisputed leaders in the data center with over 24 years of experience. It has the largest amount of capacity brought by the 10 operational sites, including Vitro Clark, of which will be bolstered by an additional 36 megawatt, which largest data center to be powered up this year. It hosts the richest IP ecosystem in the country, having both local and international carriers within our data centers. In these slides, these are the ecosystem of Vitro Data Center, which include Vitro Clark, having over 9,000 racks across our 10 operational sites and 50 megawatt of power capacity, backed up as well by 32 local and international telcos for carrier and peering. So this is the Vitro Santa Rosa. It will be our 11th data center, and it will be the largest data center in the country. It will have an IT load capacity of 10 megawatt, and upon completion, it will have a power load of 36 megawatt. Imagine, it's parang isang municipality of providing power for a data center. Additionally, Vitro Santa Rosa will feature 4,500 racks, prepared to cater to both enterprise and hyperscale requirement. This data center is designed with sustainability in mind, standing to its day-to-day operation with 20% of its power source from renewable energy from day one. Lastly, hosting critical data requires redundancy and security. Vitro Santa Rosa will have its own substation and various power redundancy supports, such as a dedicated UPS room, battery room, generator room. This is necessary to ensure that all tenants will be served during mission-critical scenarios. Truly, Vitro Santa Rosa is strategically positioned to drive the heart of the country's digital transformation, catering to both enterprise and every Filipino digital consumers. Vitro Santa Rosa is the largest data center. So on this video, this was taken early this year, but it already is done significant changes because it's already on the finishing touches. So it will be up by second half of this year. As shown here in the video, this sits on a 5-hectare compound in Santa Rosa, Laguna, and has its dedicated Meralco substations to provide robust power and redundancy. Resiliency in terms of connectivity is given high regard, as we have multiple points of entry into the facility to allow major carriers, both local and international. Sustainability is also available in this build, as we'll have a 700 kilowatt solar power, a rainwater reuse facility. The data center itself will be connected to our major cable landing station to ensure its interconnectivity to our global gateway. A lot of things have been said about the direct correlation between connectivity and data center. One might say that in order to have a good prediction of where the data center growth will come from, go ahead and follow where the submarine cables are terminating. The cable systems are the veins and arteries to the internet, while the data center servers, racks, and are the heart and core of the system. Subsea cable investment drive the enormous amount of data which flows through the server farms across data centers and point of presence across different countries in region. One of Bitrus' main advantages is interconnectivity with the local fiber network of PLDT Group and to its cable landing station. Latest of which is the connectivity to the Jupiter cable system as its gateway to the West via Japan. In these regards, PLDT aggressive build in terms of its global infrastructures is a strong testament of its leadership in the digital landscape. In closing, PLDT is not anymore a telecommunication company, but we already evolved as a technology company. So, good afternoon again, everybody, and thank you very much.